Do you reckon that there is some avian R. Kelly out there singing songs about how he believes he can walk?
Easily. To be honest, you might, we just let anyone like us. We don't orphans or people with more than seven parents. Mormons and orphans both are welcome.
We don't discriminate.
No. I've heard bands say, "Don't want orphans as fans."
Yeah,
I've heard that said. Yeah, I'm not going to mention anyone.
I'm not going to name any names.
Mm-hmm. Sting. I'm not saying that. I've said it, but I'm not saying Sting. I've just said the word Sting.
Yeah.
He's sometimes has said he doesn't want orphans at his gigs.
So you spend a whole lot of time in Paris. How pretentious are you now?
How pretentious are we? We're not pretentious at all. We're not pretentious at all. I guess we went to Paris because we feel as if we have a certain affinity with the people of that city. Sartre, Picasso, Charles de Gaulle.
Yeah. Ibrahimovic.
Yeah.
And the thing that we found is we would often be there, but in a way not be there.
Yeah, exactly.
That happened a lot.
Yeah.
Especially when I actually wasn't there and I was in London for a bit. Then I wasn't there. I was in London. But sometimes I was there and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's pretty simple. We're just glad that now people can see the album and hear the album, feel the album both in their hands and in their ears.
We heard that when people were listening to it, they would grow. They would grow another inch.
Literally?
Literally
grow?
One guy listened to it,
How many
and by the time it
centimeters
finished,
by
he was
far?
an inch and a half taller.
Yeah.
That's what it does to you.
And it's an inch and a half because the album's called European Soul and they use inches in Europe.
We organised the studio in a particular way.
What did you come up with?
So usually everything is wired together, whereas what we actually created was a series of abstract conceptual ideas.
So often we like to sketch the ideas for the songs, and Tom's doing a visual representation of the song "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing," and you can see there it's like Pac-Man, but Pac-Man is a triangle. And if anyone's ever heard the song "You Make Me Feel Like Dancing," this is very much what this song is about. And Pac-Man also has a small hand, and he is also a cannon. And it's a tree. Obviously it's a tree, but everyone can see that's a tree. And trees feature heavily in disco music. Trees are one of the 4 tenets of disco music, along with stars. And there you go. And that that's like broccoli. And then we'll take that to the producer, and obviously he can just do what he needs to do with that. Really,
Yeah.
he can work.
This is kind of where it all begins. Is it a cake
Or a biscuit.
or a biscuit? You know how you tell the difference?
How do you tell the difference?
If you leave them both out without covering them, eventually the biscuit will go soft and the cake will go hard. I was trying to give you... the brothers
Yeah.
and sisters
Yeah. Of the
an
world.
an insight into the creative process of genius. But it looks
be-
as if...
Can it be explained in words that humans use?
Well,
I bought a lot of real estate in people's minds, which you're allowed to do in France.
yeah.
I think I own like half of Francois Hollande's brain and a quarter of Sarkozy's, which I got when the pound was strong. It was really very cheap. And I'll just sit on that now.
Yeah.
And that will.
People don't listen.
They don't
That's
listen.
the thing.
They don't learn.
They don't listen, they don't learn.
No.
They just sit around
And wait to
in their
travel.
blissful ignorance.
Yes.
And that's fine if that's what they want to do, but we are not going to sit around. You guys filming right now? Are you filming?
Filming.
Yeah.
We said don't point the camera in our eyes. If you haven't got sunglasses on, don't point the... If I haven't got sunglasses on, don't point the camera in my eyes. I think it's only through lovemaking that we can attain a higher level of consciousness. And really it's our duty as citizens to make love all the time.